Let's see Agent Maya. And she's the one that just did my last batch of video scripts, short form video scripts. And the first one that I put on YouTube got me 500 plus views in the first day that it was out there. Basically, you're going to go and take your transcript. I use the Glass transcript and summary. You'll have that linked down below. I then go down here, click on this, and I click copy for the summary. I come right over here to Maya and I paste it right in there and we get started. And just see, watch how long it takes her to do this. She should come up with 20 scripts based on the input that I've given her. The first set is going to be problem, like a problem that your audience might have. It's going to give them some insight and action items that they can do. These are great. I just take these, copy them on a piece of paper, and then I sit down in front of Loom, which is my tool, of course, that I like to do. And I actually just take them and film them using my iPhone. So I'll talk to you about that in the next part of this, what I do next. But it's just as simple as taking these. You could even do it right in here. Sometimes I'll just set my iPhone right up here and I'll start reading them and I'll have it right on there and then I'll just film them. And I did 15 yesterday in less than 20 minutes. I had to do a few takes in there because I'm not perfect either. But I have these great little action items. These are great for YouTube. For any other platform like Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, these are fantastic little shorts that you can use and then upload, like I said, in the next part that I'm going to show you after I show you a little bit about filming it. You'll see that next. And then my final step is to put it in Descript, put all of my information, all my captions, and make myself look good. I don't even worry anymore whether or not I'm looking right at my camera when I film it because I have Descript. But everything I have here is this. And here's all the problems, right? And the solutions, insight, and actions they can do to solve the problem, which is great. And then here's a myth, like AI is just for tech companies. And this is a little the truth. Now, again, when I go and film these, I don't read them verbatim because I may add a few things in there, but they definitely take me less than a minute to film these. The shorter they are, the better they are. But I definitely use this as an outline. And I will just sit down and film them and be done. Now that I've got my scripts all done, my short form scripts using Agent Maya, I take those and I just film them in vertical using my iPhone. I'll just set it up. I have a little tool, like I will do that, or I have one of those kind of selfie stick things that can just sit on my desk. And I will just sit here and I turn the screen around so it's facing me and I just film them. And I'll actually have my actual script on my computer behind me. And I don't mind if I'm not looking right at the camera here on my phone. I don't worry anymore because in the next step, I'm going to show you Descript. It's this cool AI editing tool that I use all the time. And what it will do is it will correct where I am looking. I'm looking right at the screen. So I'm not going to want to be looking up and down. But if I'm looking straight ahead and over to the side, my face is centered in here, it'll correct it so that my eyes are looking right at the camera. All I basically do is look at my script really quick, and I will riff on it a little bit because it's pretty basic, and there may be a few things that I want to say in there, but it generally gives me a super simple script that I can just film in minutes. And then I have them all on my phone, and then I upload them right into my drive from my phone so that I can then put them into Descript. It's as simple as that. In about 15, 20 minutes, I will have 14 to 20 videos done. The more I do them, the better I get. I found that. I had to do a bunch of retakes at first, but the more I do them and I batch them all out like that, it's a lot easier because I get more comfortable doing it this way. Because normally I'm used to doing long form content and I have my whole method doing that. But when it comes to shorts, because I haven't done them so much lately, I find that I need to be doing them, practicing more doing them, and getting more comfortable with that medium because I'm using my phone instead. Again, Descript, as I show you in the next part, will make up for a lot of my bad looking around with my eyes, not looking at this, but reading the script. Now that you have already scripted and filmed your short form video and downloaded it onto your computer, I'm going to show you how easy it is to take this in Descript, get it all ready for YouTube, and then post it in just minutes. We're in Descript. We're going to click on New Project and then drop down Video Project. Now I'm going to upload the file. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go into the Drive download. I downloaded them all in here. And I'm going to upload this one in here. It's going to ask you who the speaker name is. It knows that I'm in there, but if it's the first time you're in here, you're going to have to add it in there. All right. So it's going to just default here with this number because that's the number. I'm going to name it next based on what the transcript does. So it takes a few minutes for it to upload and it transcribe. I always click and do the studio sound so that it sounds really good. And you know what? I don't worry anymore about whether or not I'm looking at it at the camera all the time because this little tool, this little underlord tool, it will correct it and make eye contact for me. Great. So you can see, look, you can see my mistake here. I can just get this out of there. I highlight it. And I'm going to delete. Okay, took it right out of there. No, we're going to start over again. Okay, so we're going to get that out of there as well. And we're going to get rid of the space at the end. And it takes it all out without having to go in and do your like cutting and pasting and all that. And I've got a little extra in here. I'm going to just get that out of there and I'm going to put okay, great. I'm going to actually add a little space in. Let's see. Let's make it, let's restore the removed media. Okay. I think I'm going to keep that in there because it's still pretty short because it's really only 41 seconds. And so I do like that. Okay, and I'm going to add in here, I'm going to correct because I've already done this. So actually I wanted to correct this word. I'm going to correct that and I'm going to change it to agents. Now I already went in here and filmed my correction so I can go in and correct it and it knows how to do how to add my voice in there. The first time you do this, it may ask you to do that, okay? So it knows how to do that using my voice. And you can see now, let's just go in here. Feeling like writing those scripts or your content takes way too long. So now that I've done all of that and I've done the script and all of that, or done this, right? Made sure that it says okay, and then I'm going to write my title. Great, so that's my title. I don't know if that's the final one I'm going to use, but it'll know it when I download it. Okay, so I just did that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to Captions. I love this. Now, you can pick, and I say apply to all scenes. So when I do this, it will, let's just see. Yeah. So you can actually make this bigger, right? It's bolding I'm going to make it 60 and I'll make it bigger. I'm going to do 75, makes it bigger. And I did one today that was You can even rotate it so it's like off kilter. There's some in here that are already like that. That one, it works pretty good. This one was the first one I used and it did a really good job. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to watch it with that. It automatic writing those scripts for your app content takes way too long. I'm here. We use AI. Great. It's all ready to go. Now, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually post this to, and this did not take me very long to do, and I'm going to publish it to YouTube, right? You're going to click on the publish, and you are going to click down instead of web link, you're going to click on YouTube, and it asks me to sign in. I'm going to sign in. I'm already signed in, so it knows what account. I think it's just asking me to do that, and it's going to come up with a lame description. I'm going to use my own in here, and so that, and I'm going to get rid of that. Just make a couple. You need to look at it, make sure, and just do this. And then the last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put at the very top my call to action. So I'm going to go and copy and paste that right in there at the very top, and then I'm going to publish it. Now I'm going to go up here at the top and just paste it in, and I'm going to make I'm going to click publish, and it's going to actually take a few minutes for it to show up in there, but that's easy as it just takes only a couple minutes to get it done. And then I'll go in and schedule it and add my tags and add it to my playlist. That is everything I do right now to get this all ready and out the door to go in just minutes.